How we doing, YouTube? Stevie here. It is the 19th. Yeah, 19th, about 20 to 1. Up here getting loaded in Shorewood, Illinois. Got an Evansville load down to Cary in the morning. And 6 o'clock appointment, early appointment. I've never had an appointment that early. I'm going to try to park in their parking lot. They don't have a very big parking lot. But I'm going to try to park in there anyway. Oh. What is happening? Something. What was I just getting ready to say? Gone forever like a squirrel. This week's been an okay week trucking. I'll be glad to be done with this over the road and back on my hopper. And I'm really looking forward to doing more YouTube videos. I may have found I gotta make sure that they didn't pay me for a load last week. Arka didn't. There was some issue with some paperwork, and but they got it all sorted out. It was, well, I guess I'll tell you what it was. I mean, it's not like it was a federal, well, it was a bit of a federal case. Let me retract that. A week ago Friday, I delivered to a recycle place. It was a 2 pickup, 1 stop, 1 delivery, 2 pickup. And it was the same company was the shipper, but it was in 2 different locations for that same company, recyclers. I thought it was aluminum, but it was actually copper. Bits and pieces of copper. Okay. So I go to the receiver, and the nice folks, I was there, I don't know, you guys might not, probably don't remember. I was there an hour early, and then they gave me the wrong time when they opened, and it was a bit of a deal, but they were nice folks there. And once they actually got there and started working, they unloaded me very quickly. Well, when they signed the bills, they didn't sign the first shipper, like I said, they're 2 same company. The first shipper, they gave me a set of bills. The second shipper took those bills and put it all on one master bill. And then they give me the original ones back. So I had the original ship documents, and then I had the, like a master bill of lading with the product list of everything that was on the trailer, and then their bill. So I go to the receiver unloads it, and I probably should have caught this, but I didn't even think about it. When the boy signed the bills that unloaded me, he gave me back the second set of bills with a copy of the, what do you call it, the all the inventory that was on it, you know, that. But not one from the first one, not their bill. So when I turned it in, Arka was wanting to know where that first bill was at. And I turned in everything I had. And they went through hard copy. They said, you didn't scan it, that second bill. We need that. And I scanned them everything that they gave me when they unloaded me. And I said, look in the hard copies that I turned in on Friday. And it wasn't there. So then they had to call the broker and make sure that the broker was going to pay them for it, because it didn't have that first set of bills. So I think what the broker then had to do was to call the company and make sure they were okay with the bills that way. Long story short, it mucked it up for a bit. And then the other frustrating part was they didn't say anything to me about that at all until last Friday, a few days ago, when I get my settlement, or Thursday, and I see that load's not on there. My settlement's way off, like $900 off. I was like, what the heck is wrong with this thing? That's not right. And I go back and look through, and there, that's what it is. They didn't say a word. I mean, they didn't call me like on Monday and say, hey, this ain't right. Well, we need to, no, not a word. So, usually they do a better job at that, but this time they did not. But, and like I said, I've never had trouble with Arka not paying me for something they were supposed to. This is the first time this issue has happened. A lot of times that a load won't be delivered. So like I bring it back to the yard on a Friday and it might not get delivered till Monday or Tuesday. Well, when that happens, sometimes that load won't be on my settlement sheet until a week over, later. Normally it would be there on the next week, but sometimes it's moved 1 week out because they haven't got the bills back to bill on their end. And oddly enough, they always make sure they get their money out of my settlement. The fact that I don't have very much at the end, it doesn't seem to concern them so much, because they always get theirs out first. That's how trucking companies are, though. But I guess the long point of that story was I found some really cool stuff to go on in the new YouTube set, but I don't want to go buy them until I know for sure that I have that load, because that's what I'm going to use to pay for it. Since I've already didn't factor it into last week's budget, it's kind of like extra. It's not really extra, but it's kind of like extra. It's not allotted for this week, so I can get, and it's not very far away. They're not very far away, what I want to get. If they still have them. If they don't, I will find something else. But so I'm going to start working on that this weekend, because I don't think it's supposed to be really all that great out this weekend. It might be. I mean, if it's nice out, I'll be outside picking up sticks and stuff and working in the yard. But if it's not, then I will be in the little cabin in the woods working on the new YouTube set. So that is that. What else is happening? Working on... Oh, I know what else I need to get done this weekend. I need to get a couple wood duck houses up. I won't get that done this weekend. But what I will do this weekend is I need to get a couple sheets of plywood and drop it off at my stepson's house and have him build them wood duck houses this week. He does not know that I'm going to do that to him yet. He will be cranked up about that probably. But I'll help him do it. I mean, if I'm home, but that's a project he'll probably do during the week when he gets home at nighttime and it's dark out and he wants to be outside in the shop. That might be a good family project for his family, putting up those wood duck houses. What else is going on? I'm trying to figure out how to do some bird feeder videos and squirrel cams, and I haven't quite got that figured out. And then the other thing with the duck houses was I seen a girl that I don't know if she lives in Norway where she lives at, but she put a camera inside a squirrel house, and I was wondering if I could do that with a duck house. That would be cool. See, get some footage of a duck with their eggs and everything. But anyway, we're 9:39 already, and my trailer's almost loaded. I don't know if it's almost loaded. It's been bouncing around like crazy back there. I hope everybody has a great weekend or great week, and get outside and do something. And God bless, and we will talk again soon.